Welcome to the full moon meditation for June 24th. It'll be at 1:39 p.m. My name is Martin.
And my name is Sunny, and we're here at the Light Center. We are doing these lunation meditations in conjunction with Unity of Lawrence, and we're posting those on Unity of Lawrence's webpage, YouTube channel, as well as thank you, as well as our own YouTube channel. And so we hope you're liking, subscribing, and all the things. We have been choosing our time for recording these meditations deliberately for some time, and we thought it might interest you to know what that process was and why we do that. Today we're recording this at 6:45 p.m. on June 22nd. And that's because it's a Sagittarius rising chart. Sagittarius is ruled, as you may know, by Jupiter, which is a very lovely, benevolent planet. And the moon is in Sagittarius, and right at this moment, the ascendant is right at the same point as the moon. And so these are very good things astrologically. And so we are vibing with the benevolent planets of Jupiter and the moon, and bringing all of that into this lovely meditation. So,
and our location is actually out behind the barn at the Light Center, and there's a small trail right off behind us. And we decided that we would record this outside so that you can hear the animals and the interesting sounds that you might pick up during this meditation. And so with that,
so let's talk about the new moon, or the full moon. Sorry, the full moon is going to be on the 24th of June. It will be in the sign of Capricorn. The sun is in Cancer at this point in time, and Cancer sun is very much about home and family and consolidating our energy into those topics. And the moon directly opposite in Capricorn is very much about creating systems and harnessing our energy to consolidate and conserve the things that are needed to help us, with our homes, our family, and those things that are very dear to us. One of the lovely energies that we are all very happy about, at least here at the Light Center, probably you as well, is that Mercury has now gone direct. That actually happened on the 22nd, which is today as we're recording. And so Mercury it's still in Gemini, but it is now moving forward again. So all of those crazy, wonky Mercury retrograde things should be starting to fade away and move into the past. It will be July 7th before Mercury reaches the point at which it started to go retrograde at the end of May. And so some astrologers count that entire period as the Mercury retrograde, but the worst of it is behind us. In addition, at the time of the full moon on the 24th, Jupiter and the Sun in a very nice trine relationship, and this is a very beautiful, benevolent aspect that is going to be about giving, about shining, about sharing our light with those around us. And last but not least, that moon in Capricorn is making a what we know as a sextile, which is also a benevolent aspect to the planet Jupiter as well. And so Jupiter is really our friend right now. So we're just loving these energies. It's like, yay, we've come out of a period of time where some things have been sort of challenging. And so let's just harness some of these.
I'm sorry, I have to check something. I don't know if it's even focusing on us. I'm so sorry. Yep. I'm sorry. Yes, it's manual focus.
Do I need to do all that again?
No. Nope, you're good.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. And we're still recording,
Okay.
so that's just fine.
Okay. So, given that we have chosen a time for meditation that is harmonizing with the energies of Jupiter and the Moon, and our lunation is harmonizing with the energies of Jupiter and the Moon, I say let's use those energies when we are in our meditation. What do you say?
Sounds wonderful.
Okay.
So I invite you to relax into the space that you are in. Allow the chair or the space that is holding you up to firmly be there, and to allow yourself, if you feel comfortable, to close your eyes. Find connection with the here now. And let's take a deep breath into our belly and release. Allow yourself to connect into the ground, to feel the connection that we are to this earth, to this beautiful space. We open ourselves up to the energy, the flow that comes up from the earth as our roots of our feet are connected to the ground. We allow ourselves to bring that energy up through our feet and up into our legs and all the way to the root chakra at the base of the spine. The root chakra is connection with the earth. It is the grounding for ourselves with the earth. It is red, and it rotates as that chakra energy flows out from us. It flows forward and backwards in that process. And as we become aware of the power that we are in connection with the earth, we acknowledge and express appreciation for the energies that are flowing. And now we move up from there to the sacral chakra, just below the belly button. It is the point of creation. Its color is orange. And it too is spinning as well, both in front of us and behind. As we hear the wind blowing right now, we feel that energy moving up through us and connecting us. And so we now move that energy up to the solar plexus, and sort of below the rib cage, and it is yellow. And it too is circling and spinning as well, as we feel that connection with our gut feelings. We feel the energy of wisdom, and we hear that energy awakening within us. And then from there we move up to the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is in green, and it too is spinning. And this is where the point of compassion, the point of love, of connection from the heart. Its connection is powerful. And it is also a point of connection to many of the synapses within our body as the heart continues to pump and connect. It is in the flow. And then from there we will go up to the throat chakra. The throat chakra is where our voice comes from. And it comes from not just the vibration of the vocal cords, but it comes also from the vibration of what we say inside ourselves and to others. And we speak truth as we connect in to this chakra. And this chakra is blue. And it is also spinning. And next we move up to the third eye, in the forehead, right between the eyebrows. We feel the connection of being able to see with divine light. We see the truth of how people are in the divine. We open ourselves to that vision. And this is a glowing purple, which is spinning as well in this process. And then we move to the crown chakra. It is white. It is shining light directly up. It is also spinning as well. And if the powers of connection that go straight up to the divine, it aligns all 7 of the chakras with this divine energy. And so, as we breathe in at this point, we breathe in from the crown chakra and release it into the earth as we breathe out. So we breathe in from the crown, hold it in the heart, and then release into the ground. And then we'll breathe in from the ground, hold it in the heart, and release to the divine. We now call in our guides, our angels, our fairies, the ascended masters, our indigenous connections of the past, and our wisdom in being able to hold the space for all of these to show up in support of us in this meditation. And now as the wind is blowing through and shifting, I pass this on to Sunny.
And we continue in this energy of meditation, this beautiful container that Martin has created for us. And we remember that we are floating in all of space, in this universe that is here with us, supporting us, and a part of us as we journey through this life that we are here to live. And this universe is full of not only other human beings, but all kinds of entities. There are planets and stars, there are deer and birds and bees and little tiny mosquito insects, and there are plants and grasses and trees and so many different things, that both things that have what we recognize as consciousness and things that maybe we don't know are conscious, but perhaps still are, and we just don't even know it. We don't even see that. But they are here with us on this journey. And we welcome the energies of all of those beings in with us as we are in this meditation. And we remember that we are now in the energy of Cancer season. And this is the energy of summertime. This is in the northern hemisphere anyway, this is the energy of plenty. It's the energy of warmth. It's the energy of family and home. It's the energy of mother. And the mother duckling wrapping her wings around her little ducklings, and making sure that everybody is cared for and covered. It's the energy of the crab with that shell, that hard shell. And the reason the crab needs that shell is because inside the crab is incredibly tender and soft and would completely fall apart if it didn't have that external structure. And so we remember that there are times when we ourselves need to create structure for ourselves, and Cancer season reminds us of that. And we remember that our friends, the planets, the energies that these entities bring to us, the moon and the sun and Jupiter, are all, and Mercury, they are all holding us. They're all doing a dance together. They are all connected and holding us in this energy of it is all right. Things are all right. Is everything perfect? No, probably not. Is everything ideal? No, probably not. But are we all right? Are we here? Are we taking our next breath? Do we have resources? Do we have support? Do we have each other? Yes, we do. And so we have strength to face the next day. We have strength to face the next thing. And the support is coming from quarters unlooked for. And I can breathe into that right now. Let's do that together. Let's breathe in. Breathing in that support and release, releasing our tension. Let's do that again. Breathing in support and releasing tension. One more time. Breathe in that support and release tension. We know that everything is not always going to be perfect. Everything is not always going to work out in all the ways that we would wish. But we know that everything is going to work out in a way that will be good enough. And it will be a good story. And we will be able to make something of it. And that is the energy of the sun, and that is the energy of Jupiter here holding space with us. And so let's keep breathing and keep knowing that we are well. I am grateful for the sun and the breeze. I'm grateful for this beautiful temperate temperature that we are experiencing in Kansas today, in central United States. I'm grateful for dogs and cats and birds. I'm grateful for delicious food and cold iced tea. I'm grateful for home and safety. I'm grateful for clean laundry. And I'm going to be silent for a few moments, and I invite you to either aloud or silently in your own mind, I invite you to speak your own gratitude list in this time. Gifts that are given to us, and we decide. It is a choice how we decide who those gifts are given by. Maybe we decide that is a gift but given by God or divine or the universe. It is your choice how to name that, but we take a moment to offer thanks to that entity, to that divine, to that divinity. I would invite you to join with us as Martin leads us in toning as we ground this energy of gratitude into our experience. So, Martin, take it away.
So as we begin this toning, be aware that the vibration that we are creating is not just a vibration of the air nearby us, but also it is reverberating out in connection all around us. And it goes much further than we can imagine. And so in the process of the toning, allow it to begin right from the heart, right from the center of your core. Allow for this vibration to be a part of vibrating you and you vibrating outward with an open heart, with an open spirit in this connection. So as I begin, I will begin with a very low tone for me because it moves a lot of energy in that process. And so we take a deep breath in. Feel that vibration for yourself. And as we do this again, you can choose any sound that you would like to create, to vibrate for you in this process. And so we'll breathe in and together. And you hear that wind and acknowledge it moving that vibration along. And let's do this one more time. Breathing in deeply. Feel that energy moving. Allow yourself to know that your vibration continues on in connection with all things around, all the way out into the universe as well. And now I invite you to come back to this space. Come back to being here now. In whatever way works well for you. Maybe it's moving fingers or toes to become grounded in this moment again. Maybe it's moving your shoulders a little bit. Just connecting in with motion. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return to the space. It is with great joy that we are able to do this meditation with you, and that you would join us.
The next meditation will be a new moon meditation. It will be on July the 9th. If you enjoy what you're hearing during these meditations about astrology and want to know more about how this is impacting you specifically, please get in touch with me on sunnyesastrology.com, and we can talk about doing a birth chart reading for you. You can get a little bit more insight that's a little bit more personalized as opposed to the very general astro weather type things that we talk about on the meditations.
So, with that, we thank you for being with us, and we say, Namaste.
Namaste.